everybody. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Hope you're all doing well this evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. How are you, Doug?
I'm okay this afternoon, evening.
Evening, afternoon, whatever. You know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is. So we're still searching for Jolissa.
Yeah, a lot of unanswered questions still.
A lot. I was really hoping that we would have some answers for her family and for her by now, but I don't know. I don't know exactly where the search is going to go from this point, but I hope that there is a plan and that law enforcement is working with them better. Have you heard? Is law enforcement working with them better now, or are they still having an issue with that?
I haven't heard. Well, we can ask Norma here in a second. I'm going to give her a call. That's probably the best way to do it. All I know is that they cleared Avocado Lake and Pine Lake.
Right. That's what I had heard. I don't know what the other options are now that those waters have been cleared. I don't know, like, what direction do they go at this point?
Right. Well, we'll find out what the next step of operation is. Let's make that phone call.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I thought criminal. I agree. I really thought that AWP was going to find something out there. I was really hopeful.
Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Hi, Doug.
Hey, Norma. How are you?
Okay.
Good. So I got you on live, and I'm on here on Crime and Justice's show. We're trying to get Jolissa's story out across different platforms. We'll be putting this on mine at a later time too, to make sure we get as much exposure for her. Now, so tell us how you and your family are feeling first.
I mean, we're still looking for Jolissa. We're so heartbroken. We need our missing piece.
Right.
It doesn't get easier. It's upsetting. It's frustrating. It's all of the above.
Right. And you got a lot of people praying for you, I know, across the globe.
Yes.
Across the globe. Is there stuff that you could give us what the next steps are? Maybe talk about the clearing of Avocado Lake and Pine Lake and what's the next steps from there?
Okay, so the Adventures with Purpose were here for those 2 days. They were able to clear out all these little lakes and then Pine Flat, and they assured us that 100% she's not in there. She's not in the water. But we already knew that. Our hearts already felt, she's not in there. She's alive. Whether, we don't know where she's at, but she's somewhere out there. The next step is, keep pushing the police, keep searching areas.
You mentioned pushing the police. Are they being more apt to helping now? Or are they more attentive?
I mean, I see them a little bit more. I have my best friend here right next to me. She's been with me the whole step of everything, and we were out there today actually, and we went up north, putting flyers all over the place. So I mean, she could chime in too. Her name is Lucy Gonzalez.
Okay, Missy, hello.
Hello.
Chime on in whenever you'd like. Is there anything you want to add?
About the police?
About the police or your search today, and then we'll go back to Norma?
Well, we didn't do a search today. We just kind of, we want to keep Jolissa alive. We don't want people to forget about her. So we went up north, Highway 90, or on the 99, all the way up to Modesto. We were just posting flyers everywhere, talking to people, letting them know, keep an eye out and everything. But as far as the police, I mean, I get that they can't really give the family any information. They don't want anyone to, they want to do their own investigation. But as far as I know, they have not given any information, I believe, other than what was done, what was given at the press conference.
Wow.
Thank God they did the press conference when they did, because people were starting to get aggravated. I know you guys were more than aggravated.
Well, see, here's the thing. We had planned to do a quote unquote peaceful protest, And I believe because Selma's a small community, so I'm sure they caught wind of it somehow. And that same day, the day we were planning on doing our protest, they decided to do the press conference. But so after their press conference, we met across the like catty corner from the police station, and we held our protest, and we went in front of the police station, and we were praying.
I was actually walking with you guys and filming. Yeah, I was with you.
Oh, that was you.
That was me. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Good to hear from you again, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, so the protest was great, and I'm glad that happened. And again, I wanted to make sure the police are being more attentive to the situation. Now, this might get kind of crazy because I'm going to ask you a little bit about more of what's next for the searches here coming up. And then the Crime and Justice, I'm sure, has some questions. Now, somebody emailed me something about possible police misconduct.
Like how?
Like, as in possibly Jolissa was pulled over at some point, and something may have happened. I don't know.
This is the first that we've heard of it. You mean that same day or prior to before?
No, that's that same day.
Oh, so see, this is something that we've never heard of.
I just got the email just a few minutes ago. Actually, Molly Drake sent it to me. Yeah. And
here's the thing. And there's the thing that we're coming across. There's a Facebook page called what is it? Find Jolissa. There's so many rumors. I mean, you can see the amount of phone calls that Norma's receiving from complete nut jobs. I mean, it's just, it's unbelievable how many people are now detectives. They think they're giving their opinion or they're telling us how we should go about doing the search. And I seen her here, or I heard this, and I heard this. And then people calling Norma nonstop. We know where she's at. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, we're going to send you pictures. We're going to send you pictures. I mean, we got a crazy phone call today saying that they had Jolissa, and then they were, it was as if they were, the guy said he had Jolissa, and then it was somebody in the background saying, give them what they want, give them what they want. And then, I mean, then he said some other, like, really mean things, like, and that's not nothing that you play around with. I mean,
nothing. We saw that. We saw a Facebook post like that, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're being very insensitive. So, like, I mean, what you just told us right now, we've never heard of that. And it wouldn't surprise me if people are out there just making up rumors.
Right.
But I mean, if it is true,
well, I don't think that. But I'm not saying that. I'm saying that somebody sent me that saying that this is a possibility. Not saying it's a rumor or anything. They said this is something you gotta maybe look at into the police force. Do they have any misconduct for things like that in the past for any of the police force? You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, we've never. This is all new to us. It's not like we deal with the police. In our everyday lives. So, I mean, we wouldn't know what their we wouldn't know if this is out of the norm for them, or I mean, there's rumors whether or not they're true or not. There's rumors that there's been other previous girls prior to Jolissa that have been missing from Selma. But I mean, I can't confirm that. Jolissa is the eighth girl.
Wow.
But whether or not that's true, we don't know, because I think Jolissa is like the only one that has made it has got a lot of media attention because of everything that the family and friends, the community is doing.
Right. Anytime you contact them, always record your contact. Get a phone recorder on your app on your phone. Yeah, you should always. And
that's exactly what we're going to have to start doing from now on, because I mean, it's almost as if the community is doing this investigation on their own. That's what it feels like. We have zero input from the police.
And my last question before Crime and Justice ask some questions. There was two guys at the party that I'm suspicious of, and a lot of us are thinking we need to find out who those people were that we didn't know who they were. Do you guys know who they were? And do you guys have?
No, I don't know who was at the party. The only person that I know personally is Julie. That's it. That's all I know. I I've already asked like the police investigation.
I'm gonna send you some pictures and names of people the two people who I believe that were there.
Okay.
Yeah,
they haven't told us anything. This is something that I've been pushing. Like, you need to go talk to everybody that was there. You need to do this. You need to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do it. I don't know if they don't.
One of the guys live an hour and a half away, I believe. So if that's the case, Jolissa Carr could be an hour and a half away with that direction.
Send me, yes. Please send me that stuff.
We're gonna keep it quiet. We're gonna keep it quiet on this end, but I'm just giving you guys a little hint. But I'll send you the names and the pictures and stuff like that. And thanks to my friend Brooke.
Sounds good.
My friend Brookie's the one who found it. Found out all the information. She's the one actually who contacted you guys while I was out searching, and then you guys contacted me, which is amazing. So we're a good little family team here.
Let's go.
Right.
We need to bring my baby home.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it over to Crime and Justice. This is her show actually, and I'm just existing. But I'm just we're here to make sure that Jolissa's name gets out all over as much of the algorithm as we can. So go ahead, Crime and Justice.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, since the police are really not telling you guys anything, is there any hope that the FBI is going to get involved in this? Do you think?
We hope that they do. We hope that they do, because that's something that we've been actually pushing ourselves.
Right. I mean, I don't at this point see why they wouldn't. I mean, it couldn't hurt. It definitely could not hurt. The more eyes you have on this, the better. And I'm sorry that the police department is not working with you guys.
Yeah, the more agencies, the more of everything. We need to find my daughter. It's 20 days. Tomorrow's 3 weeks.
Exactly. They need, I really don't understand what they're doing. And by not coming out and telling you guys anything and keeping you updated, that leads you to believe that they're doing nothing. And I hate that for you. I really do. Oh, I wish they would actually, come out and be more open with y'all and let you know at least what direction they're going in.
Yeah. Yeah. We know, like we said, like my best friend said, like everybody says, we know what they said on the press conference. That's about it. That's like the most we've gotten, like.
Right. Now, if you try to reach out and contact them, they won't call you back.
No, like my sister-in-law is the point of contact. Me and dad, the husband, me and my husband, we wanted her to be the point of contact because she has a fresher head. Me and dad, it's a lot probably harder for us to be dealing up with all this stuff. And so we chose her as the point of contact. All of our family chose her. She's a secretary as it is, so it's a lot easier for like 100 people asking you a million questions. Just one person, we send her, what we want her to do, and then she gets in contact with them.
Right.
So that's what we decided to do.
Now, to let you know, I have been trying to get them to put Jolissa's information into the NamUs database.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you're familiar with that one. It's a national database. That way.
I know my sister-in-law got her on a couple, but that was my sister-in-law that did that.
Yeah. Well, this is a national database. Like if say her car, if it were found in say a different state, or a different part of the state other than something connected to the local area, if she's not listed in that NamUs database, the chances that another agency is going to recognize that car is attached to a missing person is very small.
And it's called NamUs?
Yes.
It's called the National Missing and Unidentified Person System, NamUs. NAM capital US.
Yes.
NAM capital US. Okay, we're gonna get into that. Me and my got it.
I'm gonna text you Crime and Justice's information. She's already she can tell you right now she's already been involved in contact with them for you guys. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So take the legal press for you guys. Go ahead.
I've created the file. I've put all the information in. All I need is for the lead detective to sign off on it. That's all he has to do.
Okay.
He has to go on to contact NamUs, verify that all the information is correct, put his badge number on it, and tell him to post it. That's all I'm waiting on.
Okay. Now, have you contacted the detective, or that's something that we have to do?
You guys have to.
Yeah, you guys have to do that. I mean, Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
let's
have
hope
the
he's
authority to do that.
willing to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, send me all the stuff that you need for him to sign, and I'll send it to my sister-in-law. And my sister-in-law, yeah, because she'll do it. She's
right.
very okay.
Norma, I just texted. I'm sorry, Norma. I'm going to text you her number so you have it and her name.
Okay.
So you can give her a call. You guys, whenever off air for that.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
So you guys get the help with that.
Okay, thank you.
I just had one more question before I forgot. We talked about the cameras when she came. They got her coming back into town. Again, they haven't told us which camera or which area, right?
Nope. Mm-mm. They haven't said which camera, which area, and that. Like I said, that the only information they related to us is the same information that you guys have. And didn't that come way later? Yeah. It came back days later. Remember, came like after we had been searching for over a week in the field.
Wow.
Were they trying to give you a hint like you're going the wrong direction?
Nope. Absolutely not. We searched those fields with like us and the community and people by ourselves for days.
From morning to night, hot in the hot sun, groups of people. I mean, we were even probably going once, twice on the same road. I mean, it was like we were just all going crazy trying to look for her. I mean, there was literally no organization. Like we were going down the same roads. We were just going, like, we were just out there. And I mean, if the police would have contacted the family and told them, hey, you know what, she came back to town, we wasted so much time.
Right.
For days we were out in the field, and very frustrating.
And
Definitely is.
And have they given up on their search, their foot search? Do you know if the police have any searches scheduled, or did they just rush to the lakes because Adventure with a Purpose was coming?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
They supposedly they were out there today. I don't know if they were doing air searches. I know they were out there with the Jeep, and I think they had like a special, like a training that they were going to do with the new sheriffs, and then they were going to be out there searching for Jolissa. That's what I heard. I don't know if it was done. I know I had a couple of our friends that were out for that different areas that way, just hitting different areas that we didn't go through.
What about her phone? Nothing on her phone?
Nothing's on her phone yet. Nothing on her phone.
Wow.
Now, see, I don't know if this is common. If this is the norm procedure for them, where they don't give the family any information and they don't release the phone records, or how long it takes for them to release the phone records to the family. But like we're in the dark. The family is in the dark about everything.
So I used to I searched on foot with Mary Chris Millette and Robert Millette. Maya Millette was killed by her husband Larry, but they're very coordinated with searching. They understand how to set up the searches, how to make them successful, how to get people to come help. I'm gonna reach out to her for you also, and see about giving swapping info for you guys. So maybe you guys get some help.
The problem that we're encountering is, where do we search? We have no leads.
Well, you might have 2 new leads after I send you those pictures here. In a little bit.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Let's start with this,
got it.
because if something happened, like let's just go with the whole incident at the party where that girl says, "No, Jolissa just came in loud. That's all the fight was. It was nothing more than that." I call BS. It was enough for her to get thrown out or told to leave, and whatever guys were there, they could have been that pissed off that they had to leave too, or
no, exactly, yeah, totally understand.
Or saw something they wanted.
Exactly.
And when she comes out of the gas station and looks around that corner, I can't tell if she's looking at that dude that just walks out, or if she recognizes, somebody from the party or a car, following her. Couldn't tell. I don't see any more of the cameras, and I know that you guys probably only seen the same camera, we have.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating.
Yes.
Very frustrating.
Is there any? What can we do to help you guys? What for your next steps? I'm gonna get you that information, and I'm gonna reach out to Mary Chris for you. What is it that Crime and Justice can do besides the name?
I think that what we need to do is that we need to kind of sit down and think of. Okay, so one, we're going to look into a private investigator. Hopefully, we'll have better luck with the PI. If you can help us, I don't know if you have a list of well-known private investigators. I mean, because right now we're just calling around trying to find one. Second, and I mean, I think the private investigator might be able to help us more than the police department because they'll be working for Norma, the family. I mean, that's what we have in mind. Because for us, I mean, and it literally probably because you've done this before. This is new to us. Give us some advice as far as what you suggest for us to do, because right now it's like the blind leading the blind. We're just trying to keep her name out there in the media, everything. But I mean, we have nothing to go off of, nothing.
Right. Well, we have something. I'm going to send you some stuff too, like I said. And maybe you guys, I mean, if we got to do our own investigations, if they're not going to help you, you can turn it over to them. I would suggest turning it over to them once you get it also. But if they're not going to do anything with it, we might as well dig deeper.
Yes, and
all financially, if people want to out there help us, like that'll help us out so much too in the search.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna reach out to a guy that just got done with the Kylie Rodney case that I know of, and if you want to look him up on Twitter, he goes under SF Investigates. He would be a good option to start with. And then I could think of a few more. I have an extreme last option for you though. If we can't figure out anything else, but we'll go with that as an extreme last option. He is an insane PI, not like insane as in great, which he's good, but like he's insane like in the head. So he does get the job done though, but that's a last option. We're gonna go with some other ones. And SF Investigates, he does it for free, so there will be no charge for that. So let's start with the best option and the free option. And I'll see if I can put you in contact with him.
Please, thank you.
Yeah, and I think, and definitely, we're going to keep digging on our side and see if there's anything we can uncover, anybody that we can possibly connect, anything we can do from that angle, and just keep getting her story out, keep putting her face out there. Somebody has to know something. People don't just disappear. It don't happen.
Yes, I know. Somebody knows something. Somebody saw something.
And it has to lead back to either somebody at that AM PM or somebody that she picked up afterwards or before, or somebody that followed her from the party. I just don't think it was a random case of somebody just seeing her for the first time and being like, "This is what we're doing."
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
We're just definitely going to have to, just keep pushing, and we're going to have to keep pushing this police department. I mean, if they don't seem like they want to do their jobs, we're going to have to make them do their jobs. I mean, if that's what it takes, then that's what we're going to do.
I agree.
Yes. Agree too.
Well, you guys are just in our prayers, and I just again thank you for reaching out. I guess you reached out to Justin today, actually, too, a guy I know, Justice for All. Yeah. So I'm glad I've been trying to get everybody I can to get this case out there.
Yeah.
So thank you for speaking with them as well.
Thank you guys. I just want my baby home.
I know.
Definitely.
We want to get your baby home.
We do.
And your friend, your family home, and your friends home. Anybody who's missing her right now, and there's a plethora of people, and I got to saw just a handful, you guys. It was a last minute thing, but there is so many people out there, and they're just such a great family. They're not like these families that are out there that did something to their kid or did something to their family. So it's like we have to be there for them 100% as victims until we bring Jolissa home. So you let us know if we can do anything else. And again, I'll send you and text you the stuff in a little bit. I'm going to put together a file for you, but I did text you Crime and Justice's number and her real name, so you could reach out to her and save it in your phone, and I'll give her your number as well, Norma.
Yeah.
Okay,
Awesome.
sounds good.
You guys are
Definitely do that. And if I can come up with any other way to possibly help you, I'm on it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
God bless
Not a
you guys.
problem. God bless you.
God bless you too. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Wow.
So,
Gosh, it puts you, it's like so different talking to them than like a Don Wells or a Candace Blott. You know, it's
definitely.
it's just my heart's
It's so
broken.
breaking my heart. It is. It is so breaking my heart that they can't get answers. That not only do they not have answers for where Jolissa is, but it's like they're having to fight the police department to even get anything done. I don't understand that. I mean, if this police department is not equipped to do this job, then why don't they turn it over to somebody that is?
Right.
I don't get it. Thank you, Bonnie. She says, my heart hurts for them. Thank you guys for helping. Hugs. Oh, thank you. I mean, it's what we would want somebody to do for us if we had a missing loved one. So, I mean, it's just doing what we got to do.
100%. It's just a shame that we can't get answers. And Brookie's, I don't know how she does it, but she's got like infrared or something. She knows how to figure out anything. I mean, literally the things that she sent me and how far away the guy lives from the party even. Like we have a party address. We have all the names at the party. We have everybody with their Facebooks, everything. We don't share them online. I don't share them online because I don't want this to get destroyed even more than it has to.
No, I mean, I've been digging into some different angles in the background. I'll talk to you about that later, though. I don't want to put that information out either. So
yeah, no, there's stuff that like you can hold close to your chest that's not going to affect what we're doing here online,
right?
But could affect in real life finding Jolissa.
Definitely.
Right? If we release it, or if she is okay right now, something can be said. Just like if Dylan's being hostage held, like if something's said, I mean, or if someone gets too close, then they could off him if he's still alive, right? Like that's a fear that people have, right?
Oh, it's a very real one too. I mean, it can happen.
But what's very real too is anybody those two guys at the party may have contacted to help them outside of that outside of that party, they're going to have to start talking because once they get put on blast to the police and they're known, they don't have a choice.
Right. Now, people were asking what she was last wearing. This is the surveillance picture from inside the AM/PM. It was like a white tank top and blue jeans that she had on.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't give you a very good picture because it's so dark.
Wasn't she in shorts? Wasn't she in shorts?
Was it shorts?
It was shorts. Go back to the outside cam. I believe it was shorts. Go to the one picture when she's outside.
Okay, so
do you have the video or no?
this is the video.
Okay, let's see if she's in shorts or not.
Okay, yes, it is like blue jean shorts. It looks like.
Okay, yeah, I could have sworn I saw legs. All right, see the different in color and legs.
Okay,
next to the car, even in that
I mean, it's
blue
kind of
light.
hard to see, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the picture of her car. I was I don't know, hopeful, but yet praying that she, that they would find answers in the water. But at least now we know that we can rule that out and have to look elsewhere. But where else do you?
Well, here's the deal.
Where else do you go? I mean,
we got to go towards an hour and a half away. That's where we go. Right? We got to go to where we know and what we know. And those are the people. Those are the two guys we got to start with at that party. Or those people who were unknowns at the party. That's the only thing I can make sense of.
Right. I mean, I'm going to start looking into that angle. And then there's, a couple other different directions possibly. But I mean, it still doesn't explain, like how do you make an entire car disappear? You would think they would at least have found something by now. But like I said, without her listed in that national database, if her car is outside of that local area, it could have been picked up and towed and be sitting in an impound lot somewhere right now, and they wouldn't even know it. I've seen that. I've seen that happen in other cases where they was never put in a national database, and the car would be found and be sitting in an impound lot for weeks, sometimes months, before the connection was ever made. That's why I want them to do their job, sign off on that paperwork, and get her in that database.
Right.
I mean, it can't hurt. The quicker they get it done, the better. I've already done all the work for them. All they have to do is look over it, see that it's correct, and put their signature on it and let it go.
Just let it go. Just let it go.
Exactly. Just sign it and let it go. That's all they got to do.
Just let it go.
It's just frustrating. I want them to do their job.
Damn it.
Just do your freaking job. It's not that complicated. Come on, people. Get it together.
I almost hit my table like.
Right? I know.
Not twice, though, because
friggin' aggravating. It really is.
What do you got? Do you got any videos or anything on it you want to show? Anything news related, or do you want to just play some sound or whatever? I mean,
let's see here.
Or we could go over, or we could talk about it. Do you have to play the videos? Is there anything that's important?
It's not really. I mean, the only real news clips we have coming out is where they're saying that Adventures of Purpose didn't find anything.
Right.
I mean, that's pretty much all that's been on the news. And that was like a day ago. It was like yesterday they came out and said that, Adventures with Purpose searched Avocado Lake and didn't find anything. And that they cleared the Pine Flat Lake area and didn't find anything there.
Right. Well, let's do this. Instead of playing something, why don't we take a couple phone calls?
Okay, we can do that.
And see what people are thinking. Because I think going over the same news interviews and things like that, everyone's doing it right now. Right? They're still doing the same thing, or the drama with the thing with that. And I want to stay on track here. So let's see what you guys are saying. Let me connect a Bluetooth here.
Does Avocado Park parking lot have surveillance video? No cameras out there.
And Wenton Park right next to it, it's the honor system. You just got to put your money in the box and go in. There's not even a lift or anything on that one. Avocado Park has a lift and a gate that closes at nighttime to shut down that whole waterway.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Do you still have the phone number? Or do you need me to put it up for you? I'll put it in the back chat.
Okay, yeah, just drop it in the back chat because I don't think I have it saved. I should have, but it got gone.
That's right.
It's basically all my fault, so it's okay.
Totally your fault.
Absolutely.
All right. Calling number 646-995-3621. That's 646-995-3621. If you'd like to call in, we'll take a few phone calls. The whole point of the show was to get an update for you guys and a live phone call. And it's awesome to be able to do it on this channel, to be able to get the algorithm going all over the board for everybody. Again, we just want to be the most help as possible. We don't want to hurt this case.
No.
So again, don't feel like we're trying to, not give you guys names of people for any reasons like that, just because I believe the cops need this stuff first. Facts.
Definitely. Then, I mean, they need to look into this and rule this out.
Here's a warning to the cops. If you guys do nothing with it, I'm going to give it out to everybody, and people are going to start doing their own searching, and you guys probably don't want that.
No, they probably don't.
No. People are brutal online. Did you know that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They probably don't want to get 500 calls coming into their police department either, asking them why they're not doing their job. But,
Yeah, so that's what we do when we tell the phone number of the police station, which is 559-891-2266. Do not call.
Yeah.
Do not call people. Do not call Hughes. Do not call Detective Richard Figueroa at 559-891-2243, or do not call Detective Matthew Hughes at 559-891-2266. Don't call. I'm advising you not to call. Not to call.
Yeah, don't do it.
By the way, there's a $10,000 reward. Again, do not call Detective Richard Dick Figueroa at 559-891-2243. Do not call that Dick Figueroa. Or Detective Matthew Hughes at 559-891-2266. Don't call.
Don't do it.
Don't call.
Just don't do it.
Don't call.
Just don't do it.
Got it. Okay, I think we got the point across. I think I hurt my neck.
I think we got the point. Do not call. Because they probably won't answer the phone or call you back, but you know.
Someone just sent me a picture. Namus is having technical difficulties, due to which new cases and updates to the cases made since 21st of August 2022 are not visible in Namus. Please note that the cases additions and updates are being stored in Namus. We are working to resolve the issue. Thank you for sending that just now.
Okay.
System maintenance.
Okay. I got that same message, but her case has not been signed off on because it's still pending.
Oh, so it's got to be signed off on first. So
yeah,
I got it.
Yeah, I reached out to them yesterday.
Good radio gods, not calling. Good radio gods. Good.
Squirrel. Thank you.
Free
kittens for everyone.
Right, meow.
Right, meow.
Right,
free
meow.
kittens, right, meow.
Yeah, do not put Detective Richard Figueroa's number as a Craigslist ad and say free kittens cute.
Yeah.
Please call. Do not.
Do not.
Do not do that.
Do not do that. Bad advice.
You guys are terrible humans. You know that? You guys are terrible human beings. Chuck says 559-891-2286. Don't call them.
Don't call them. Absolutely. Absolutely not.
It's Detective. It's right here. They all say that. What's your name, sir? Oh, it's right here.
Right here.
Oh, so you're part of the It's Right Here family.
Right.
You guys got a big family. None of you guys like to talk. It's right here. Free kittens, Frankie Rose says, free kittens, Detective Richard Figueroa at 559-891-2243 or Detective Matthew Hughes at 559-891-2266. Fire emoji, do not call.
Yeah, do not call.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
right,
when you do not call, do not ask them why they're not doing their job either. You know.
Yeah, do not tell them that you're paid on our tax dollars and why aren't you doing anything with them? Because I was there for 2.5 days. I saw one cop unless I was at the police station with the protest. That's where all the cops were, and there was like 2.
Yeah, I
cars.
noticed the whole plethora of cop cars that were sitting there collecting dust. I was wondering what was that all about. I mean, I know they said they had some officers that were out sick, but you know. That many of them? Your entire police force is sick? That's weird.
Well, no, one's on leave. One of the detectives.
Oh.
Do not call.
Yeah. Do not call him because he's on leave.
This is do not call.
That's just what we're saying. Do not call.
Yeah. And I wouldn't. And when you don't call, another thing I wouldn't say is what's my name? Oh, it's Good Citizen.
Yeah.
But what's your name and your badge number? Just so I have it. Just in case I need to make a complaint, I would like to know everything about you, and your badge number will tell me, sir, right meow.
Right meow.
Don't call and don't leave a message for him. Right, Ben?
No.
Don't call and don't leave a message. You know how bad it is when you start having to have like a do not call, like informational kind of speech here.
Right.
Do not call like this, right? And like just to get these people's attention when they should have already been working without us having to call.
Exactly.
So don't call.
Yeah, do not call.
No.
Do not call. And
I forgot to ask about the I forgot to ask about the windows. I forgot to ask about our windows.
Oh, the window tint.
All 4 windows. So it says sadly the website's been broken down for 6 days, which it looks like why Dylan's case was even removed from NamUs.
Oh, could be. Yeah, there's her car. Now, these pictures here.
Victoria Burgess, what I'm telling you is don't call them and tell them to start working on this case. Don't call. Not even you.
Yeah.
Not even you. Right, meow. Meow.
If this here is actually pictures of her actual car, it doesn't look like it has tinted windows here.
I have a better picture of her actual car, I think.
Which is, I don't know, kind of strange.
Do you have it, or do you want me to send it to you?
Oh, I've got this one that I made. Now that one looks like all.
Oh yeah, there you go. I have the full picture of that without all the stuff around it, like the pictures. But that gives you a good representation of how dark inside her. That's limo tint. That's darker than normal legal, right? You can have the backs that dark, but the fronts you can't have. You have to have like 30% or something.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if like all windows were tinted like that, because they kind of look like it. It's so terrible that they're not doing more to help find this girl. This police department makes me angry.
Yeah, and I didn't mean to be rude on that last one to her. Like, I was just joking with you. There's a reason why we're saying do not call. Did you just hear the desperation in the family's voice? How they're not getting any response, and they haven't been. They're not getting any help. No answers. They're not organizing searches besides covering their asses because they didn't do the right thing right away. Something,
right. That's what I don't understand. I mean, if, like I said, we've seen them out there with their boat trying to do their searches, and I get it if they have limited resources. But there are other agencies they can reach out to that have the resources available. All they have to do is make that phone call and make an effort. And it feels like they're not even making that effort, and I don't understand.
Well, I think this is a great comment right here. Look at AJ's comment. Could you imagine?
No, I can't imagine being missing and the police acting like they don't care. No, to me, there's no excuse for it. There's no reason why they can't be out there searching, trying to put information together, trying to find her. And if they're not capable of doing it, then they need to outsource that to somebody who is, because her family needs answers. She needs to be brought home.
Right. And yes, we know this is a serious case again for that comment. Where did the do not call thing? Because you know what? You should call, express your damn concern with this. Matter of fact, I'm going to call. I'm going to say, listen, I'd like to find out what's happening with my friend and her family. Can you please let us know where you're at, or can you please let us know what you're doing so we can help start working, helping you guys get working on this case? Like, what is it going to take? You don't have to be rude. You can call and be not, be nice. You saw what happened when I was nice about asking them to put up her flyer. They didn't want to.
No, I still wonder if they did.
No, they didn't. It's not in the window. I checked before I left.
Wow. That is horrible. Like what is their reason for not? I mean, they won't even be bothered to get 2 pieces of tape and stick a flyer in a window. That is sad.
Got an idea. I know it's Saturday, but let's try. What's the do not call number again? 559
891 2243. Yeah, that's what they said. Gotta ask.
This is Detective Figueroa. Please leave your name and message with the phone number, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, Detective Figueroa. I believe you're the one that I handed the flyer to last week when we were looking for Jolissa Fuentes at the police station and asked you to put it up in the window. I wanted to find out if it was up in the window by any chance. You could call me back at 646-995-3621. I also had concerns about what you guys are doing on the case and where you're at with it. I was just wanted to see if there's anything we could do as the public to help you guys with what you guys need to do. I know that the family and a lot of us have been trying to get things together ourselves with lack of help from the department. I know there's somebody on leave right now. If you could get back to me again at 646-995-3621. And if I don't answer, if you could leave me a message, I'd appreciate that. I'd just like to find out, number one, if Jolissa's picture was put up in the door window there at the police station, and also what the next steps are, and if as public we could help you guys, and what you guys may need to keep Jolissa's name out there and be looking for her. I'd appreciate a call back within 2 business days. Thank you. Bye-bye.
See how that goes. Right? I know. So frustrating. I mean, I cannot figure out why they're not taking this seriously. Like, what more do they need? If seeing the heart and the heartbreak of her family and seeing her face does not push you to want to help and to move and to do the right thing, then I don't know what it takes.
Hard worker, 6 days a week. Not a drug addict, not anybody who runs around is crazy.
No criminal record, no kind of bad intentions toward anyone ever. I mean, she's just a typical 22-year-old living her life, and she just disappears. It don't happen. There's no reason for it.
Daniel Kelly's right. That's the next step. You'd have to go as the mayor and the congressman. Go to City Hall and protest there.
Right.
So that would be my next protest. Maybe I should tell her that. Maybe next protest, City Hall.
You have to do something. I don't know what it's going to take to shake some answers out, because somebody has to know.
You know, I think City Hall was actually in that development where the police station was. I believe the City Hall was. I think we were on the grass of the City Hall. Let me check before I sound stupid. Before I text her, like, yeah, we should do this, and they were like, well, that's where we were, dum.
Right.
Right. Measure twice, cut once. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's all we're saying. Totally.
I think you're right.
Exactly. They do need to do their jobs. I mean,
they get paid. They get paid very, very well to do them. If you want to look up all the Selma police, you could probably look up all their salaries. And I'm going to say they're at least $90,000 over into the 6 figures a year. And that's not including their bonuses, their overtime, their costume, their uniform pay. Costume. It's not like it's a cape and a mask.
Your costume changes.
God, right.
Wardrobe.
Right. And action.
Right.
All right. Shoot, isn't isn't election time in office for someone trying to get in or has hungry? You know what? That's not a bad idea either, Michael. I was looking for signs around there for, and there were like this person. I think his name was Hindu Majid Mahal. If you want your house sold, and he's got his turban on, it's not a lie. It's on his way to Avocado Lake. He's like 5 different signs. So if you want to sell your property, he's your man. But like, I think I did see like a few I don't think any running for police or sheriff or anything like that, though. Maybe some city council members.
Right.
Something of that nature.
Well, we definitely have to do so. And, you know, asking about can they get into her phone even though they don't have it. I'm not sure about that. I don't like, they might be able to get into, like, say if she's got, you know, different social media apps, but from what the police was telling us, she doesn't really have a presence on social media. Remember, because that's what they said, that's what's making it hard to search for her, according to the police department, is because she's not on social media.
Yeah, well, we got to search for the friends then.
Right.
So once you find the friend that you know she was at her party, Julie, then you move from there, right?
But you know, I mean, they're saying she's not on social media, but yet she is. She has a Facebook page.
I don't know what kind of social media she does. I mean, who really uses Facebook anymore? I hate Facebook, to be honest with you. No offense to you guys who are on Facebook with me. Like, I need to be better at all my other social medias. I just hate all the social medias. I really do. Because Facebook, like, gets dirty, like they were talking about, like all the rumors and all these hate groups and this and that. Like, that's why I don't see half the stuff that's put up about me, because I don't surf those kind of things.
No,
I don't. I just don't.
Pretty much the only reason all the reason I go on Facebook is to search missing posters and to share them out and to share them on other platforms. That's about it.
Yeah, AJ, I mean too. I was like, screw Facebook. Like, YouTube's the place to be.
Right.
Right. Like, this is Crime and Justice. No thanks. You're on the air.
Hi. Good evening, Crime and Justice. Good evening. No thanks.
Hello.
This is Kim. I am Fly Girl 517. The reason for my call, you know, I've been listening to you folks, a few weeks now. I'm kind of learning about the justice system and missing persons. And both of you are just so lovely. And it's just an honor to speak to both of you. And you're just so fabulous at what you both do. And I want to tell you how greatly I appreciate both of you. The other thing is, I'm finding a theme about police departments, which is very disturbing to me. And what that theme seems to be is what has happened, or what is the breakdown in the police system where these officers are not hearing about situations like this.
I would have to say that I don't want to say that they don't care. I believe they got a lot of cases, a lot of things.
True.
I don't think any case should be put on the back burner, but I think that that this case or missing person that's so fresh needs to take real, precedence. If there's if you're looking for you found the dead body already, but you're looking for the murderer. Yeah, that's important, but that's how. What do? You we'll go with looking for the murderer instead of looking for the missing person, or what cases do they take? They only have 2 detectives on staff there, and one's on leave apparently.
Well, and I truly understand and appreciate your opinion on that. I really do. But as for example, Dylan Rounds' case, I mean, the police don't give a damn. Now, Kylie Rodney, same scenario. Now this lovely lady, Jolissa. I mean, something has to be done. And as you always say, as a taxpayer, we're the ones paying their salary. So
right.
what is it that you have a police, or your family is a police background? what are the best things or the best ideas for people like myself to do to make these police officers understand if this was your child, you'd be out there in a minute, but not that it's not your child. Again, I know they're busy and police officers are wonderful, believe me, but there just seems to be some type of breakdown that has happened over the years that this is becoming epidemic is not probably the best word, but
so the disconnection, the disconnect between the people and police is off, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Putting the disconnect back together is the toughest part, right? Because bad cops get good cops killed, and then you got you have good cops who can put their gun and badge down at the end of the day, go home and be a family man. Then you got the ones who go home and have a picture over their mantle of their family and how happy they are and their 2 kids, and they really just are non-existent, but it's a good facade, and that's what every family should look like, right?
Exactly.
A lot of them go home and kick their dogs and cheat on their wives with their partners. Not gonna lie.
Very true. Very true. No, I agree with you 100%. There's human beings.
Right.
We get that.
I think the start of putting that disconnect back together is taking that blue line that's on the flag and undesecrating our flag and making our flag back to normal, and not making it a blue line like it's a gang flag to them now, because that's their gang flag. If you notice, like whoever wears that's blue line pride, blue line, that's us, right? That's the family. Right. I think that's where that needs to start with them, is not desecrating our flag and changing it up. But then it's going to have to take for people to really care about, what they're doing. A lot of people get grandfathered through the police system who are just not qualified or should not be cops, right? They should be high-priced security guards.
Exactly. I agree with you 110%. And, to me, it's a very scary thing, and it's a very eye-opening thing, especially, like I said, been following both you, Brookie, Darkwing Dove, and yourself with these cases. I mean, these are young people. These are people that are in the prime of their lives, and it's just like it's being thrown away like garbage. It's just, it's mind-boggling, I guess it is the best word for it. But again, I appreciate both of your time. Thank you again. I thoroughly enjoy watching what you both do and what you accomplish. And, as a citizen, I need to be more involved.
That's what I like to hear. Right. That's how we change things, is being a voice, stepping up and talking, because we don't get things fixed with CPS. We don't get things fixed with anything that's going on wrong with our system unless we bring it to their attention. Right. Because the people who are within our government or holding a position that we need to get them on board. They can't just go to their boss and be like, hey, this is a petition, or this is something I really believe in with CPS. We need to look at this. It needs the public to be saying something, right?
You are absolutely correct. And we all, as American citizens, need to be involved.
Amen to that.
We all have a voice in this world. So, again, thank you both for your time. For everything that you both do. I will continue watching you, and I learn something every day.
Awesome. Thank you for your kind words to us as well. That makes us want to keep doing it.
Definitely.
That means a lot. So thank you so much for your kind words as well.
Well, you're very welcome. And like I said, the way you both present yourself is amazing. And we need more people like you out in this world.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much. You as well.
Well, you guys, thank you very much. And you have a fabulous evening.
And be that voice. Don't forget to speak up. If you need anything, let us know. Like we'll be willing to help speak up for anyone too. We got to speak up in our own places, right?
That's right.
Make
I
a stance.
will.
You're going to be the You're going to be the catalyst for us. I appreciate you.
Yes, you will. Thank
All right.
you.
You have a fabulous evening, both of you. And thank you again for everything.
Oh, thank you. Likewise. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye now.
And that's better than any kind of cash donation or any kind of super chat or any kind of,
Right.
just these cases are tough to go through and navigate through and be able to give you guys new information every day or be able to keep you interested and not be like that other YouTuber who's just playing over the same stuff or using all these other people's stuff all the time, right? It's not necessary.
Yeah.
Like hearing
No.
from you guys, having call-ins is the best thing I've ever did for my show or any show, Crime and Justice show or my show. Because
I love it.
Hearing from you guys as opposing to seeing what's going on in the chat, it's amazing because there's not only people that we touch or you guys touch us by saying the stuff you guys do, but it gets you more interested or if you're learning something new every day, that's the whole point of this, right? It's not to come here and brainwash you,
No.
get memberships out of you, get donations, this and that, while we sit here and do what anybody else do. We try to take it to the next level for you guys. We'll make phone calls live to the police. We'll get involved when we have to.
Exactly.
Right?
When we have to and how we have to, because it's, that's what we have to do.
Right? Put up or shut up. Put up or shut up. And that's what we expect out of these detectives too. Put up or shut up. Don't talk about what you're going to do or how many calls you've gotten or leads or this. Do something about them. Do something about them. Right?
I don't know that police department. What he spent 30 minutes standing up there talking about how difficult their job was because she don't have social media and it's just hard and then there's phone data and there's this and there's that. Well, it's called doing your job. How about you start doing more of it and less complaining?
Yeah, try not to get a public servant job if you don't want to be working for the public. If you want to get a private person job, get a private person job. Or be your own boss, right? I don't mean to be Captain Obvious.
Don't do a press conference complaining that you have to do your job. I mean, because in a roundabout way, that's kind of what it felt like to me.
Let's see. Now I understand how Frankie's single.
Oh no!
I'm single probably for the same reason. Who knows?
Oh, totally right.
Right. Well, you know what? I just am amazed every time we do a call in or something. We've been so blessed not to have any issues with crazy callers, and we're able to navigate through the ones who do call and get through and hang up fast, even with voice changers. But I'll have to say, put up or shut up, not put out or get out. Now I see. That's what I said. See, I said put up or shut up. That's what I did say.
Okay, that's what you said.
Bad. You guys are bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, if you guys want, we're gonna take like an hour break, and then we'll be back with some new information on Dylan Rounds. We're gonna have Crime and Justice. We're gonna have Brookie up there. We may have a few other guests. Not sure. We're gonna be going over some weird stuff that should have been brought out already that either people are holding on to or it could be fabricated. But it was released yesterday. And since it was released on another channel, I'll have no problem talking about it because some of it don't make sense to me. So you guys, a power nap I took, why I look like this is because I actually woke up right before the show. I did last night. I got home at like almost midnight from dropping my other son off from where I live. He's like 35-40 minutes away, but the game was like 2 hours, right? So it's like so much driving. And then this morning at 7 a.m. I had to leave here to be at my other son's game for baseball at 7:45 a.m. 45 minutes away. And so it was just, I came home. I literally, I think I fell asleep for 20 minutes last night because I was watching American Dream Chaser where that girl fell asleep and everybody thought it was a medical emergency.
Right.
So I had to watch because I donated so much money saying that you guys are all going to feel stupid by making her a drug addict and this and that. After the fact, when we heard her snoring like a bear, she needed a nap. She had a sandwich and a nap. That's all she needed.
Right.
Like, doesn't sound right like they're doctors.
Yeah. Gotta love the medical professionals of YouTube. Oh.
And don't ever try to self-diagnose. If you guys go to like the internet to try to find out what you're sick from, you'll probably just have a hangnail, but you'll end up thinking you have cancer and you're dying and you have prostate cancer and your foot's
Yeah.
going to have to be amputated. Yeah, you don't want to do any of that.
Yeah, don't do it. Your acid reflux will turn into about 3 days to live. Just saying.
I'd rather just make myself throw up. Anytime acid reflux is around, just a good old finger down the throat.
Oh, it's horrible.
Makes you feel a hell of a lot better fast. And there's no Tums or any kind of Alka-Seltzers that are going to help you like that. Throwing that stuff up. See, like and this is a little off topic, but if I'm going to have to throw up, that throw up when you like open your mouth and it comes out like it just sprays out and it doesn't hurt. You don't feel it. You don't hunch out, nothing. It just like you're a lizard. That's what I prefer. Not for cleanup, but for puke. Like if I'm going to have to puke. The dry heaving for hours is good also, though, because it looks like you did like 1 million sit-ups, and it's like the first time I ever had a six-pack.
Well, but it's so painful. It's so painful.
Yeah, I think there were welts, though, from the side of the toilets. I'm not sure if it was a six-pack or me leaning over the toilet that made it look like it was creases. But projectile. Right? That's what I meant. What did I say? Didn't I say projectile or no?
Yeah, you said just like a lizard, just
projectile.
Out. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking of like a tongue.
Yeah.
Well, I had a He-Man back in the day that used to squeeze and it used to go, and it used to spit out.
Oh no.
Just take care out there. We're on our own, right?
Right.
Yeah. Before I make anybody puke by doing the dry heap.
Right.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. We're at 1 hour and 6 minutes and 54 seconds, so that I'm time and a half right now. You know how that works.
I know how that works. All right, you guys just keep Jolissa's name out there. Keep praying for her and her family, and we're going to keep doing everything we got to do on our end to try and find answers for them. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for your super chats, your super stickers, and all your support and your love. And we will catch y'all on the next.